Hello, and welcome to another Rouge unit of the week. And today we're taking a look at the Flak 38 105mm anti-aircraft gun. The 105mm Flak 38 would enter into German service in the mid-1930s, after the realization that they needed anti-aircraft guns larger in caliber compared to the Flak 88. These guns would mainly be produced by Rheinmetall, with over 4,000 being made before the war's end. These were originally meant to be used as field guns, but due to the heavy weight and slow mobility, they didn't really prove to be as effective in that role. So most of the Flak 38 105s were really delegated to static defense role, and some of them were even mounted onto train cars. Though it should see quite a bit of service by the German Kriegsmarine as one of the larger heavier duty anti-aircraft guns for the few large ships that the Kriegsmarine did have, such as the Scharnhorst and Bismarck class of battleships. In-game, the Flak 38 105mm is a 135-point anti-aircraft gun available exclusively to Defensive Group Toulon, and it has one weapon. And that being the 105mm Flak 41, you have 12 AP shells and 35 high explosive shells. The AP shells are pretty gnarly. 205mm of penetration is nothing really to scoff at. That will penetrate the most heavily armoured allied tank in the game. Not as good as a Pak 43, but it's still pretty nasty, and with the high damage, the unit will probably die when it gets penetrated. The high explosive shells are also pretty decent. In terms of its anti-aircraft capability, which is the 105mm bullets, it's a weird technical thing in the game where they have to split the high explosive shells between ground-based and air-based. It has the standard 3km range, which is the same as a Flak 88, and it does pretty damn good suppressive damage overall. Hop down to miscellaneous stats, has a 9-man crew with good optics, good stealth, and heavy cargo space. So in battle, there's not really too much to say about the Flak 38 105mm, as it's really just a Flak 88, but a bit bigger. The armor penetration capabilities is definitely better. Extra 45mm goes a long way, as you can pretty much kill IS-2s very reliably. High explosive and anti-air, it's a bit better. It's nothing gonna be too remarkable. You're gonna be suppressing enemy heavy bombers a bit easier, which is nice, but it's not that much difference really from a Flak 88. In terms of its availability, you get 1 in A phase, 2 in B, and 4 in C phase, which is a worse availability pattern than the Flak 88, but you do get 2 cards of these, which isn't too bad, and also you have a whole lot of anti-aircraft slots in Defensive Group Toulon, so you can definitely afford to take quite a few of these. And also considering that you don't have a whole lot of great ground-based anti-tank, really just like Pak 40s and Stugs, this is definitely a very good unit to have for dealing with allied super heavy tanks. But overall, it's a pretty damn good unit all around. It's a great frontline unit for knocking out enemy armor. You do have low armor penetration shells. You're gonna need to resupply this thing a little bit more often compared to a Flak 88. But also, it's great against aircraft because it will stress them out pretty quickly. It's just a bigger Flak 88. You deploy this thing like you would deploy a Flak 88. There's not really much else to say. And well, I'm gonna leave it off at that. This has been another Rouge unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.